Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. So here we are to present on trench support system under temporary works. So what is a trench? Trench is defined as an excavation when its line greatly exceeds its depth. The purpose of excavating a trench is to allow installation of utilities, sewers, foundation, and else. The excavation of the trench can be either done by hand or by machine. It is depending on the dimension of the trench. There are three types of excavation, which is shallow excavation, medium excavation, and deep excavation. Shallow excavation is up to 1.5 meters. It is used for pipeline and sewage. Meanwhile, the medium excavation is 1.5 meters to 3 meters. It is used for foundation of low and medium rise buildings. And the last is deep excavation. Deep excavation is for foundation construction that is over 3 meters. So, basically there are three types of trench, which is rectangular trench, vertical cut trench, and trenching trench. Vertical trench is usually cheap and quickly established in open ground. Why is cheap? Because vertical trench is used for the more than 1.5 meter deep. Such proportion will be partially useful because particle of soil not the same, so it is very important to this side of the excavation is low at the angle of the post. Angle of the post is the steepest angle at which the remain stable behind the post. And hence, it is wide. This method requires more shoulder.
Shoring is the art of physically holding up the sides of the trench to prevent it from collapsing. There are numerous methods of shoring, both permanent and temporary. A couple of temporary techniques are the shoring box and sheet piling. This is the example of the shoring box, and this is the example of sheet piling. This is the shoring to support the ground, and the method of timbering that we use in the shoring is such as pinches, open boarding and closed boarding. Pinches only suitable in stable grounds and can space up to 1.8 meter in shallow excavation. Open boarding is suitable in moderately firm grounds when erected with half sheeting. The method is commonly known as hit and miss. Closed boarding is suitable in soft or loose grounds. Trench has to be excavated in stage of the soft or loose ground. So this is the strut, this is walling or waller, this is a polling board, this puncheons, this cleat, this strut, sheet. Okay, so the property trench support system have three such as hydraulically structured shores and wallings, shields and boxes, plate lining system. Hydraulically structured shores and walling have three such as vertical shore, waller units, and manhole brace. Vertical shore. Advantage of the vertical shore is installation and removal can be carried out by one or two men given greater value in speed of operation. Installation and removals are carried out above ground level and hence safety. These are the example of vertical shore. So the waller unit is used in ground condition that require shapings. Center strut can be released temporarily and swung aside to allow greater access. In situation where excavation is capable to stand for a short period, trenching and timbering are carried out in section of lengths of the waller units. In poor ground conditions, runner is necessary to provide continuous support throughout the stage of excavation. Waller system. size like this. Here, wallet with hydraulic cylinder is designed for production work. So for manhole brace, it's designed to support rectangular or square excavations, provide clear working space with no obstructing spaces. On large bin frames, single cross bracing may be needed to accommodate loading, such as manhole shaft. So for sheets and box, consists of two side rectangular structures placed in trench to provide safe working environment, also known as track boxes or saddles, designed as safety device against collapse without an attempt to support the trench side. Shield or box are pushed into the ground as the excavator digs out the loosened soil between the blades. So the shield box is safe. The use of modern computer technology has produced safe, strong products. Easy to use, cutting edge make it easier for the lining to be driven into the ground. Robust 100mm thick steel plates fabrications. That's the advantage of the shields and box. Is the examples of the shield and box. So for plate lining system, it consists of rectangular plate support with adjustable struts at each ends. Plates are slotted into vertical hinge sections, struts guide rails, available in wide variety of units, size up to 5 meter long and 2.5 meter high. Slide rails and panels are pushed into the ground and soil is excavated between panels. Okay, let me see this. Plate lining system. They combine together.
The excavator digs a hole which enables you to place the box. Now you can continue.
Excavate first.
With the help of the shovel, which you can press or hit on the corners of the box so it moves further into the ground. The integrated baffle plate makes deformations almost impossible, as long as only the corners are used for pressing or hitting. The extension box is assembled in the same way as the basic or ground box. Put the extension box on top of the ground box and connect the boxes with the extension bolts. Proceed to dig in the same manner as before.
For safety of sharings, trench should be examined at least once a day if person are employed terrains. Contohnya ada pekerja kat dalam tu. After an unexpected fall of rocks, earth or materials, after explosive charges have been fired, after or within the preceding 7 days. Okay, that's all.
Hey guys, so we go to the next slide, which is underpinning. Untuk pengetahuan anda semua, underpinning ni ia bekerjasama dengan shoring works, which is its function is to support the superstructure of the building. Underpinning ni adalah sebagai foundation. Dia adalah proses di mana untuk strengthening and stabilizing the foundation, which is to support the superstructure of the building. Underpinning ni penting dalam bekerjasama dengan shoring works sebab dia untuk mengekalkan movement of the building, dan juga to avoid the cracking of the building. Underpinning ni akan melaksanakan pemasangan dalam bentuk temporary ataupun permanent support, which is it exists the foundation. Kan saya cakap tadi, underpinning ni dia sebagai foundation. So bila kita melakukan proses underpinning ni, kita akan provide either additional depth. Maksudnya kita akan provide tambahan untuk kedalaman of foundation sebagai improvement setelah foundation, setelah structure of the building ni dah bertahun-tahun lamanya. So it may increase in bearing capacity of the foundation too. Okay, for the next slide, the process of underpinning may be required. Why we need process of underpinning? Because to support a structure which is sinking or tilting due to the ground subsidence or failure of the existing foundation. Maksud kata, underpinning ni penting supaya dia dapat menyokong struktur-struktur daripada tenggelam ataupun menyengat daripada ground failure because of the existing foundation. Poin yang kedua, underpinning ni as a safeguard against possible settlement of foundation. Okey, maksud kata bila kita akan melakukan excavate of the soil close to the foundation level, so underpinning ni akan di-construct for a safeguard daripada berlakunya structure to settle from its place. Okey, point yang ketiga, underpinning ni dia boleh dijadikan sebagai foundation yang dalam atas sebab-sebab tertentu untuk structure tu. Contohnya macam construction of a new basement. Underpinning ni bila kita nak construct basement, when a structure above of the ground, so kita nak provide basement. So underpinning ni akan di-construct below of the soil, so as a support of the structure, superstructure. So bila underpinning ni di-construct, so maybe superstructure tu not have any settlement lah because of the basement. Bila kita nak buat basement, it maybe have a vibration. So underpinning ni adalah satu proses untuk mengelakkan daripada berlaku settlement lah bila kita nak construct new basement bawah daripada superstructure. Lepas tu yang keempat, underpinning ni juga adalah proses untuk increase load carrying capability of the foundation. So bila kita, satu contoh untuk construction of new story, bila kita nak buat bangunan bertingkat-tingkat, so underpinning ni it may construct as a foundation. So bila kita nak buat new story house, so kita akan, underpinning ni adalah function dia untuk support increase load carrying capability lah. Dia akan support structure yang di atas bila kita nak buat new story building. Lepas tu yang kelima, underpinning ni adalah dia boleh support structure-structure yang kita nak buat pembaikan. Contoh macam rebuilding of historical. Contoh bangunan-bangunan bersejarah, kita mesti setiap selang beberapa tahun kita mesti akan buat improvement dekat building tu. So underpinning ni adalah as a foundation, it may support the building bila kita nak buat satu pembaikan lah ke atas historical building tu. Okay, underpinning ni ada beberapa method. Contohnya macam traditional continuous strip footing. Yang kedua, RC beams using fathunah tool. Yang ketiga, mini piles. Yang keempat, conventional piles. Yang kelima, ground freezing. Yang keenam, chemical grouting. Tapi yang penting adalah traditional, RC beams and mini piles. Yang tu yang ada dalam slide. Salah satu faktor dalam pemilihan method of underpinning ni, dia bergantung kepada jenis underpinning yang kita perlukan. Yang kedua, kedalaman of the foundation yang kita perlukan and the access available. Contoh, maksud kata access available ni macam contoh keperluan apa yang berada di tapak lah, baru kita boleh tahu method of underpinning apa yang akan kita gunakan. Okay, contoh salah satu method of underpinning, traditional strip footing. Dia ada prosedur dia dalam kita nak lakukan traditional strip footing. Okay, let's we go to the video. I will show you about the traditional strip footing, how step it construct. Hey guys, this is the process of traditional underpinning, which is exit damaged foundation. First of all, we must excavate the ground below the foundation. Second, build up the concrete or brickwork below the foundation. Third, pinning between old and new work. And fourth, rectangular pits that excavate and concrete or brickwork will replace bounded by form continuous strip of underpinning. Pinning between the old and new work is important by using mortar and must compact well. Okay, that's all for today.
Jack or mega piles underpinning. It is applicable when suitable subsoil bearing capacity is too deep, making traditional wall underpinning not economical. When the bearing capacity is too deep, there's a lot of work to do to excavate and to build the strip footing, which is need a lot or more space, which is not suitable and not economical for strip footing. Therefore, we can use jack or mega piles underpinning. Second is consists of short precast concrete pile lengths jacked into ground and space between top of the pile and underside of the existing foundation will be filled with a pin concrete cap once the required depth is reached. Third, existing foundation must be in good conditions since they act as a beam spanning over the piles. Fourth, the advantages is noiseless, vibrationless, flexibility in length. Lastly, when weak foundation are encountered, needle and piles method can be used, which is a pair of jack or board pile is conjunction with in situ reinforced concrete beam which is needle, placed above the existing foundation. You can refer the jack or megapile underpinning and the needle and pile underpinning from the diagram. Pinford stools. Pinford stool is the modification of traditional system where an RC beam is inserted into the wall to be underpinned in continuous runs at foundation level. It is useful if differential settlement is encountered and jacking is to be used to level the structure. Means that if this is applied to the wall and if there is settlement that is not level, which is satu sebelah tinggi and sebelah settlement tu lagi rendah, dia tak sama. From the diagram, number 1, the hole cut in position of beam to receive stool, and the second step, stool positioning and pin, the steel stool for heavy load and PCC stools for light loads is used. Third, brickwork between stool and was removed. The fourth, reinforcement fabricated and positioned around stools. Fifth, formwork erected and concrete beam cast. The sixth is formwork removed and cured. Beam pinned to underside of existing wall. The stool remains as an integral part of new beam. This RC beam may provide adequate extra support or be used as a sound base for further underpinning work. Underpinning columns. The structural steel or reinforced concrete column must be relieved from their loading before underpinning can be taken place. Means that the column need to be separate from the loading so that the underpinning can be done. From the diagram, we can see that RC column, they use the hydraulic jack to move the load upward and the concrete bearing pad as the alternative to pile bearing. There are also pair of precast concrete or UB needles bolted together and pair of precast concrete or UB bolted together to form collar. The foundation bearing is ready to be underpinned. The second diagram is steel column, which is it use hydraulic jack as fulcrum and the cantage of pig iron or precast concrete block as the counterweight. Pair of UBs also bolted together as needles, and there the foundation to be underpinned. The step for underpinning column is first a support collar of steel which is welded or precast concrete that chased to a depth of 20 mm to 50 mm. Member is fixed around the perimeter of the column. Second, loading is transferred from collar to cross beam or needles, which later transmit to the ground at a safe distance from the proposed underpinning excavation.
show you. Bagus lah. No, I never use those. They slide my feet in and they just right.
Okay, I will continue with mini pulse underpinning and my name is Syamimi. Okay, mini pulse ni kita boleh dikenali juga sebagai polyradis, micropiling dengan root pile. Okay, step untuk buat mini pile ni, first kita ambil boring small diameter. Diameter dia 70 sampai 300 mm. Lepas tu kita nak buat hole tu kita using air or water flush. Kalau air flush ni function untuk remove rubbish and clean the base of pile. Okay, with or without casing. Kedalaman dia boleh mencapai lebih daripada 30 meter. Okay, kemudian kita letakkan reinforcement, single bar ataupun cage. Lepas tu kita grouted hole tu guna cement grout untuk resist ataupun prevent daripada moving ataupun gradually wear away ataupun erosion selepas kita inject. Lepas tu kita selection drilling machine ni untuk buat hole tu, dia bergantung kepada diameter hole yang diperlukan, kedalaman kita nak drill tu dengan maneuverability, maksudnya combination of movement. Okay, mini pulse. Method mini pulse ni digunakan untuk strengthening the foundation, untuk menguatkan lagi foundation, underpinning of historic sensitive building. Selalunya kita nak repair bangunan bersejarah ni, dia sangat sensitif. So, sesuai guna mini pulse ni. Kemudian complex foundation problem in urban environment. Selalunya foundation problem dekat urban ni banyaklah sebab kita limited space. Lepas tu takut ada pollution dari segi sound untuk kawasan sekeliling yang urban. Kemudian untuk retaining wall, kalau ada cracking, failure, itu untuk ground improvement dan slope stability. Okay, greatest value untuk mini pile, ground conditions are very viable. Maksudnya kondisi tanah tu dia usable. Viable tu maksudnya usable. Lepas tu access is restricted and limited headroom. Maksudnya space tu limited. So sesuai lah guna mini pile. Dia tak makan space banyak sangat. Kemudian environment pollution aspect. Dari segi pollution, noise, vibration, benda tu sangat limited. Maksudnya kita tak boleh nak busy, kalau guna mini pile ni dia tak busy sangat. Okay, kalau structure, kemudian structural movement in service is minimal. Maksudnya movement untuk jalankan mini pile tu dia dah minimum. Mini piles, antara kebaikannya ialah no excavation or shoring is needed. Maksudnya tak ada kerja porekan ataupun shoring diperlukan. Equilibrium of the building is maintained during the operation. Equilibrium of the body is all forces and moment acting upon it are balanced. Maksudnya net result is zero. Yang ketiga, obstruction ataupun penghalang such as existing foundation can be easily overcome. Sebab mini piles ni dia punya size kecil. So dia tak kacau foundation yang lain yang existing. Yang keempat, can be constructed to considerable depth up to 30 meter. Maksudnya boleh construct atas, maksudnya bawah daripada 30 meter lebih. Through all type of soil, tak kira soil, jenis tanah apa batu yang ada, lepas tu penghalang apa. Lepas tu dalam mana-mana direction boleh pakai untuk mini piles. Okay, saya sambung dengan advantage yang kelima. High slenderness ratio. Maksudnya slenderness ratio ni is the ratio of the length of a column and least the radius of gyration of its cross section. Okay, slenderness ratio ni kita lebih dikenali sebagai lambda. Lepas tu dia digunakan extensively for finding out the design load as well as in classifying various column in short ataupun intermediate ataupun long. Yang keenam, advantage dia reinforcement design to resist axial load and bending stresses safely and at small displacement. Maksudnya dia boleh resist, dia boleh bawa axial load dengan bending stress dengan selamat. Lepas tu displacement dia, perubahan dia kadang-kadang akan jadi sikit sangat. Kemudian yang ketujuh, minimal vibration, good disturbance and noise. Maksudnya mini piles ni dia minimize lagi vibration, pergetaran. Lepas tu disturbance dekat tanah dengan bunyi. Lepas tu dia capable to operate in awkward and restricted access condition. Selalunya awkward dengan restricted access condition ni dekat urban area. Last sekali, high carrying capacity as small settlement. Maksudnya settlement dia sikit sangat tapi dia boleh carry capacity load dia dengan banyak. Seterusnya, application of mini piles. Yang pertama, kita boleh apply dekat bridge, piers and abutment. Maksudnya mini piles kita install melalui bridge piers yang sedia ada. Lepas tu dekat abutment with the minimum of vibration, achieving a direct positive connection between pile and structure. Maksudnya maksud abutment ni ialah structure build untuk support lateral pressure daripada bridge. Application mini piles yang kedua ialah retaining walls. Mini pile system kita boleh install untuk support compressive and tension load yang berasal daripada retaining wall bila ada instability problem. As the pile are not visible after installation, the appearance of structure is unaltered. Unaltered tu maksudnya remain same ataupun unchanged. Dia punya appearance dekat luar tu sebab kita install dekat dalam retaining walls tu tak nampak. minipiles tu dekat dalam retaining walls. Seperti yang ada dalam gambar application of minipiles yang ketiga ialah stitch piling. Okay, minipiles ni kita install melalui wall yang ada ataupun foundation untuk restore or increase the factor of safety. Kita nak naikkan lagi FOS dia, kita letak minipiles dekat foundation tu. Lepas tu, pile spacing and loads are dependent upon the nature of the existing structure. Maksudnya spacing untuk pile, lepas tu dia punya load tu, dia bergantung kepada existing structure. So, mini piles ni function dia adalah ni untuk menguatkan lagi je structure application tu. Yang keempat ialah restricted headroom and access. Okay, maksudnya mini pile ni kita boleh guna bila ada limited space. Lepas tu kita nak access, kita nak masukkan mesin untuk lakukan kerja-kerja perbaikan itu dia terhad. Okay, using purpose-built drill rigs, mini pile can be installed in the area of low headroom and very limited access with the minimum of disturbance. Maksudnya disturbance tu bila ada tempat yang terhad, lepas tu lokasi dia betul-betul dekat bawah sekali. So mini pile ni kita boleh gunakan tanpa ada masalah. Seterusnya application mini piles yang kelima ialah underpinning buildings. Okay, mini piles used in conjunction with needle beams. Mini pile yang digabungkan dengan needle beam to support comparatively lightly loaded structure. Untuk support loaded structure lightly yang dia punya loaded dia kurang ataupun ringan. Contoh lightly loaded structure ni macam rumah teres. Dia punya pile spacing will dependent upon the strength of the existing structure. Maksudnya pile spacing tu dia bergantung juga kepada kekuatan structure untuk tahan. Seterusnya, application of mini piles yang keenam. Kita apply mini piles ni dalam bentuk group kepada soil slope. Maksudnya group of mini piles kita install, dia relatively close center interact with the surrounding soil untuk form composite soil pile retaining structure. So function dia untuk stabilize natural dengan field slope. So kalau contoh slope tu failure rate dia tinggi, so bila kita tambah mini piles yang banyak-banyak ni, cukup banyak-banyak, dia akan kurangkan risk tu. So mini piles ni dia juga boleh digunakan directly sebagai soil nail untuk reinforce soil in earth retention. Retention tu maksudnya penahan dan instability in excavation and slope. Dalam slide yang seterusnya kita ada example installation of mini piles dekat California Place of the Legion of Honor, San Francisco, California. Tu lokasi dia. Dalam gambar aja kita boleh lihat yang ada piles bawah tu kita panggil mini pile. Seterusnya yang dalam example dalam gambar aja slide sebelum ni ialah Legion of Honor Memorial. Dia dibuild dalam tahun 1922. Lepas tu construction galeri baru kat bawah tanah. The existing courtyard memerlukan shoring the perimeter of the building with conventional solid beam, tie back and legging. Maksudnya dia memerlukan tie back, legging, solid beam. Tie back tu ialah pre-stressed bar ataupun strands constructed similar to a rope bolt. Lepas tu capacity dia high and active restraints. Legging ialah planking used especially for supporting an arch during construction. Kemudian the courtyard colonnades, the entrance arch and the porch structure. Maksudnya structure yang tiga-tiga ni dia memerlukan support system waktu construction. Lastly, the contractor supported the structure with needle beams spanning between rear solder beams and or existing wall. Okay, kat dalam gambar aja tu, kalau contractor dia support structure tu guna needle beam antara rear solder beam and ataupun wall yang dah ada kat situ. Kemudian the structure will jack to transfer the load to the underpinning elements. Maksudnya structure tu dia transfer load tu ke elemen underpinning ni. Sebab kita nak jalankan kerja-kerja pembaikan. Okay, new service and ventilation tunnels were added inside and underneath the existing building, which required the underpinning of a total 46 columns with load up to 250,000 pounds. Maksudnya kita ada ventilation tunnels, pengaliran udara, new service. Maksudnya kita nak buat laluan kat bawah tu. Dia memerlukan underpinning total dia 46 kolom underpinning. Yang load dia kita boleh transfer lebih daripada 250,000 pound. Sekian underpinning mini pass. Thank you.